With Kathy Michalski, one of our #1 writers in our company, and it's more of a conversation today to speak to you about a best practice that's used for the ice breaking of the guest. And Kath, why don't you share with me kind of what you do?
So I have an exciting little story that I've loved doing this. I've been doing this for about a year, and I am a diehard HGTV watcher, and I have my favorites on there. So about a year ago, I knew I was going to Magnolia Farms in Waco, Texas, which, if you watch HGTV, is where Chip and Joanna are located. So as the excitement rose, as I got closer, I started asking people when they would come into the showroom, and they would kind of tell me a little bit of the type of style they were looking for. The first thing I would say to them is, you must be an HGTV watcher. And they'd say, yeah, and I go, who's your favorite? And most of the time people would say Chip and Joanna. So I would share my little story about my trip that was coming up. It spurred some conversation, and they got excited because they knew, they felt confident that I knew the type of look they were looking for. So it was easy for us to walk around the showroom, for them to show confidence in me, and for them to feel very comfortable with what I was showing them and laying out their room. And you know, there's so many different shows on there, and I'm sure most of America watches that show. People have these visions. They work hard, they work long hours, they come home, they want their home to look like they see on TV.
So for anything that you've seen on TV, was there any episodes or anything that like is showcased on HGTV that you could relate to your guests?
Absolutely. So especially with the farmhouse, we're going to start changing over to the farmhouse look. People are looking for that rustic. They love urbanology. They love kind of a little bit of that rustic in the metal. They love a little bit of the contemporary look. Some of the new contemporary styles were coming in. That's very relatable to some of the shows. So I have found that like 8 out of 10 people, if I ask them, do you watch HGTV? They get excitement and they all say yes. And I really think that is such a great way to build a relationship, a quick relationship, have them build confidence, have confidence built with you, and I really think it helps the selling. I really, really do. It's worked really well for me. And I would encourage, if you haven't watched it, tune into it, because there's a lot to learn as far as different styles. And it also gives you a good understanding of how you can relate what they're looking for to what Ashley has to offer here in the store.
So there you have it, Wellsville. I think that's a little lightning in the bottle that we have here at Orchard Park, and Kathy Michalski is clearly executing it. Thanks for sitting down with us.